already having it in the courtyard. They can go out the way they came in.
My name's Nielsen, and I'm the president of the Genesian Theatre Company. So my job is to coordinate the running of the theatre and everything that comes with that, selection of plays, the financial aspect, overriding creative control, though that's very loose in this theatre. Anything you can think of related to running a theatre company.
Curtains opening, fabulous flamenco music.
I've had it up to here with the tolling of bells.
We've already had 2 hours of ding-dong. They brought in priests from the other villages. The church looks lovely.
The preparation is long. You know, you start thinking about directing the play probably about 18 months to nearly 2 years of knowing that the play is coming. So you're thinking about it a lot. Even if you're not close to getting started with rehearsals, you're still thinking about what you want the set to look like, who you would like to be in it, how you imagine the performers. In this play I have people who are very highly trained, worked professional. A number of them have worked professionally in musicals. Others have had long careers in community theatre. Others have had careers in a little bit of professional and community theatre. Having an all-female cast has meant that it's been interesting. I think it's different. I think it is different. There's a lot more gossiping, I think. They do seem to be harder to get motivated to get starting, and so I think that's a little bit different. But I'm not aware of any jealousies or rivalries or anything like that. I guess if you had a single handsome man in the cast, maybe that would be a problem amongst a group of women, but we don't have that problem.
At your age, don't speak in front of your elders. Quiet, child. I don't need anyone giving me lessons. Sit. Don't cry. If you want to cry, do it under the bedclothes. Have you heard me?
Being a community theatre company means that you have to take into account the tastes of the people who come to see your plays. So people who like to come to theatres like this generally don't want to see modern avant-garde theatre. They like to see theatre they're familiar with, names they've heard of, plays they've heard of, a night out, a bit of entertainment. And that's what that affects the plays we choose. Some people in the theatre are interested in designing sets. Quite often it's left up to the director to just nut it out with the builder.
I know I will never be married. I'd rather he sucks up to the mill. Anything would be better than sitting day after day in this dark cave.
And Susan Carveth, our theatre costume mistress, made a lot of the dresses that people are wearing, which is a wonderful commitment to the theatre.
Waiting for me, panting like a lion.
Oh my God!
The rifle! Where is the rifle?
I knew that all these women had to appear in mourning, and I knew that they had to appear at the end of the play in their night dresses.
Don't think you will go out of there with your body in triumph, Faith!
Leave her be!
You have dishonored this house!
So she can disappear, and we never have to see her again.
People who know what it's about, who know of it, I think will really enjoy it.
Until the day I leave this house in a box, I make the rules for you and for me.
Bernarda, where is my mantilla? Nothing I have will be for you. Not my rings or my beautiful black laces. Because none of you will get married. Not one.
This is a sort of play that is very rarely performed.
Don't look at me. If you like, I'll give you my eyes that are younger. And my shoulders so you don't have your hunchback. But you just turn your head when I go by.
A lot of people have seen it in acting classes. It's often used in acting classes because it's got an all-female cast. So they do bits of it because they generally have more women than men in acting classes. So a lot of them are familiar with it from that point of view.
None of you will be married. Not one. Bernarda, and make me happy.
Lock her up.
go out, Bernarda.
What are you two?
I want to get away from here. I want to be married by the seashore, by the shores of the sea.
Very few people have actually seen it as a full production, and so I think it's not likely to come around again in a big hurry.
He say to you the first time he came to the window?
Nothing. What would he say? Just conversation?
Oh, it truly is strange that two people who don't know each other and just met through a window grill can suddenly be fiancés.
It doesn't surprise me.
It would make me feel a little weird.
Well, the reason it is not strange is because when a man comes up to that window, he already knows who comes and goes, who fetches and carries, and so naturally one is prepared to listen.
Oh, fine, but he would have to propose.
Of course.
One of the reasons we chose this play was that we don't have to pay rights on it. So from our perspective, that makes a difference to us. That makes a saving of between $2,000 and $3,500 if we can find a play that doesn't have rights.
Everyone living lives without secrets.
I think people have worked hard to create their characters, and I can feel, although we're still at this stage a little bit raw, I can see that it's going to come together pretty well by opening night. The opening night for everybody is the culmination of what it was all about. It's a tradition in theatre that the opening night is the really special night.
Rest in peace with the saints watching over you.
Rest in peace.
With the Archangel Michael and his sword of justice.
Rest in
With
peace.
the key that opens all, the hand that closes all.
Rest in peace.
With the blessed and the spirits of the fields.
Rest in peace.
With our holy charity and the spirits of earth and the sea.
Rest in peace.
Grant the repose of your servant Antonio Maria Benavides and give him the crown of your holy glory.
Amen.